39 million Americans have dropped out of college. A brand new study was just released within the past week revealing that 39 million Americans are college dropouts. Now, things are changing really, really quickly. In today's video, I'm going to show you why this is a good thing, because colleges and universities, they're losing business. So they're having to make really, really cool changes that are good for us and that are going to make college cheaper and easier for you. If that sounds good, then let's dive in. Hi, I'm Ryan Swayt, and I used to be a two-time college dropout, making just $12 an hour. Then I learned how to hack college and earned an entire bachelor's degree in 9 months flat. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll show you how. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to jump over to my computer screen and I want to show you this new study. Okay, so basically in July of 2020, there was a big study showing basically out of the entire population, how many people have claimed that they have some college experience but no degree, okay, which essentially means they have dropped out of college. Well, it was 36 million. Okay, now it is up to 39 million. It's gone up by 3.1 million. So in the last 2 years, 3.1 million Americans have dropped out of college. That's not a big, huge, crazy number. It's actually been like that for years and years and years. Like literally every year, over 1 million people drop out of college. That's pretty normal. Now, having said this, something else happened that has really, really worked in our favor and is forcing colleges and universities to make some changes, okay? And that thing that happened was the pandemic, right? Now, what happened is pandemic hit, colleges had to close campuses for like a year. And guess what? They lost a ton of business. And as new semesters have come, enrollment is way, way, way down. Okay. Now, the really cool thing about this, and obviously the pandemic was not cool. There are lots of bad things that happened. Lots of people lost their lives. But for colleges and universities to take a hit like this, they had to pivot and adjust. The pandemic has forced a lot of things. Business, education, lots of things are being forced online, so we can simply do things from home more easily than we ever have before. And that's what the pandemic has done to college and education. What happened is colleges had to close campuses, so instantly, almost every college in the entire country started dumping money into making their online programs better. Another cool thing that happened is employers are now well aware that lots of people go to school online, and they're not afraid of it. Because a long time ago, 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, if an employer saw that you got your degree online, it kind of was a bad thing. Well, that is completely changed. Studies have shown that like over 80% of employers literally do not care if you got your degree online or in person, because things are changing. Now, something really cool that's changed. Yes, a lot of schools are just going online and they're having their normal programs online. They're having teachers' lectures and they're still giving textbooks and they're still doing all this, the same stuff. It's just online instead of in the classroom. But there are tons and tons of schools. I just read an article that there are over 500 schools right now that are developing competency-based education programs. Now, competency-based education is not a new thing, but it's getting way, way more popular because everything's being pushed online, right? So what that is essentially when a college or a university will allow you to earn college credit by passing an exam for the class that you're trying to earn credit for. Okay? Simply what that means is you learn what you need to learn and you take an exam. And when you pass the exam, you get credit for the entire class. The cool thing is a lot of universities don't put time restrictions on this. They don't say you have to be enrolled in class for 4 to 6 months to get credit. essentially, a lot of these schools say all you need to do is pass this exam. And if you pass it, you've proved that the knowledge is in your brain and you get credit for the class. So the cool thing is that if you pass that class in a day with some of these schools, you earn the credit in a day. If you pass it in a week, you earn the credit in a week. It's completely self-paced, and you're motivated to just go and learn what you need to learn and move on and get it over with. Now, I used this process a couple of years ago to earn my entire bachelor's degree in just 9 months. I had previously dropped out of college twice already, and I decided to give college one more shot. But instead of sitting in a classroom, because I had a family, I had a full-time job, I knew that I couldn't sit in a classroom for 4 years. I knew that that was just not going to be a possibility for me. So I self-studied and I took exams and earned an entire bachelor's degree in 9 months. Well, this was a few years ago. The cool thing is since then, it's gotten easier and more colleges have programs like this. There are really, really big name schools with programs like this. University of Michigan, University of Wisconsin, Northeastern, Purdue University has a program like this. Texas A&M has a program like this. There are really, really good online, 100% online schools that have programs like this. Arizona State University, there are lots and lots of schools that have programs like this. So my, I guess, good message to you is that it's easier than it's ever been to earn a college degree. Now, having said that, there's a warning, okay? And the warning is colleges and universities are still structured to make money. They're pivoting because they know they have to bring more students in and they have to have good online programs to do that because people just don't want to be on campus sitting in classrooms anymore. But at the same time, they still structure their online programs to take a long time. So the warning is if you just enroll in school and do it the school's way, it's usually going to take you 4 to 6 years, okay? But you can learn what you need to learn, find out what you're going to be tested on, learn what you need to learn, self-study, and go take these exams on your own. And guess what? It's a lot faster. I know that sounds scary, like doing this on your own. But if you're watching this video, you know how to learn things online, right? You can go to YouTube and look up how to do quadratic equations for math or things like that. And you can find resources that teach you how to do this in a fraction of the time. It's way easier than reading a textbook, right? So much easier. So that is my warning, is that schools, yes, they have these really, really awesome programs, but they still want you to do it their way, and they still want you to be enrolled as long as possible, because the longer you're enrolled in school, the more money the school makes, right? The faster you graduate, the less semesters you have to pay for tuition, right? So I hope this is valuable. I hope this is blessing your day or adding value to your day. But college degrees are easier than they've ever been to earn and cheaper, but you can't do it the school's way. Now, the alternative to the school's way is what I call degree hacking. It's like I just mentioned, figure out what you need to learn it, take the exams, ignore what the school's trying to make you do, okay? Now, I'm going to leave the link down below in the video description. So if you're on your phone, just tap on the video title. It'll open up the description. But I've got a free video you can watch. It's just like this, but I'm going to basically walk you through the 3 steps of degree hacking and basically show you the process that I followed to earn my bachelor's degree in 9 months. That link is down below, or you can go to diplomasecrets.com, and watch that video 100% free, no strings attached. I hope that the principles in that video will help you graduate even faster than I did. So, to sum things up, it's way easier to get a college degree than it ever has been. We need to take advantage of schools pivoting to push things online. It makes our lives easier. Take advantage. Scroll down, click that link if you want to learn more about degree hacking. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Like the video if you've enjoyed this content, and subscribe to the channel, and you'll start seeing more videos like this in your feed where I teach you how to save a whole bunch of money on college, how to graduate a whole lot faster. If you like those things, subscribe. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you in the next video.